Hi, I'm Anna Ballard, founder of Ballard & Prescott, and I'm so glad you're interested in seeing the tutorial from the workshop I participated in at Studio Carta. So when planning for the workshop, Beatrice, who makes the amazing tablescapes, and I chatted about what would be best wrapping paper, and we landed on the pink sand dollar paper. Beatrice felt this was the perfect fit for the vibe she was trying to create at the table. It's up to me to decide which side of the paper. It's double-sided, bigger sided or little-sided. And because the gift is small, we picked the tighter, smaller pattern. But if the gift was large, I would have gone with the opposite side. So now let me show you how to wrap a sweet little gift like this. Perfect. It was great for this event because the gifts were incorporated as favors for the guest. This size is fantastic because it's easy for guests to take home. It's also easy to incorporate into a table. It won't take up too much space. So let me show you how to do it. So the materials we used for this workshop is a small box. It's gorgeous ribbon from Studio Carta. Also their gorgeous scissors, double-sided tape, and our sand dollar wrapping paper. So the first step in making a gift look really elegant and beautifully wrapped is not using excess wrapping paper. So let me show you how I make sure we don't have too much. So I take the gift, I put it in the center of the paper. And what I want to make sure is that it will go all the way around the gift. See, I've pulled the paper to the corner. So that will just wrap it. And then I want to add about an inch or two wide. So it needs to go. And I use the guide on the paper because it's a repeating pattern to make sure I cut correctly. So just hold it right there. And I don't want to waste too much paper, so I'm not going to cut all the way through yet. Now, that's the length. To do the width, what you want is the paper to come up about halfway up the box. So I pull it up about halfway. See that? How it's about halfway up the box? Maybe I make a tiny crease to keep my line. And that looks like that's about 2 fingers thick. So I measure 2 fingers thick on the opposite side. See? And it lines up with these sand dollars right here. So now I'm going to cut along there. And my favorite things about our paper is that it cuts so smoothly like that. All right. See, it's quite a small piece of paper. Now we got to flip it over to make sure that we're wrapping with the right size. And also, you might notice there's like some curving to the way I've cut. It's not a big deal at all. I'll show you how it gets hidden. The next thing you want to do, another trick for really elegant wrapping, is hiding the bottom seam, and that's super, super simple. What you do is I flip the box over. You pull the first edge all the way over to the edge of the box so it lines up really nicely. And you push the box, just pushing, pushing, pushing to create a crease there. And then I use my little pinchers, just do the crease. Then you take the short side, you do the same thing, pull it tight, 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 make a crease. Now this part will go under, and since this part's the over part, you want to take the long part and put the tape right there. This is my favorite double-sided tape, but you can also use Scotch double-sided tape. But I do recommend you use double-sided tape. It really just makes the presentation look so much better. So take the short end. The crease should hold the box in the right place. Take the long end, pull it tight. I'm pulling so tight, the paper won't rip. There you go. All right, now you can use your fingers to make sure that the box is in the middle. And what I do is I feel, is it hitting around the same point on both my middle fingers? Yep, it is. All right, and now what we do is you slide it down, push the seams down, make this triangle sharp, make this triangle sharp. Then what I do is I pull the paper, and you see how it's grabbing the corner on its own? That's what I do to get a really sharp edge. And I do it on the opposite side. Pull the paper, sort of push it down a little bit, and it grabs the corner. There we go. Now pinch, pinch, pinch. A big secret to nice wrapping is to get all the seams really tight. Then you just fold it down. And before I tape it, I'm going to crease, crease, crease. Now we tape it again. There we go, nice big piece of tape. All right, I'll show you how to do it again on the other side. Slide our fingers down, push it down, crease, crease, crease. And there's a natural triangle, crease that, crease that. Then we're gonna pull, pull, pull till it grabs the corner. Crease that. Pull, pull, pull till it grabs the other corner. Crease that. Okay. Now remember, we fold it over. Before we tape, we crease it again. And now we can tape. Perfect. Beautiful. Now you have a cute little wrapped box. Let's add the ribbon. I love this ribbon from Studio Carta. The gold edging just makes it feel so special, and I like using a smaller ribbon on a smaller box. So from the middle, for this size box, you want about 6 inches to the left. I keep the ribbon on the spool, that way you don't waste ribbon, and it keeps your workspace cleaner. Pull this long tail behind the back of the gift and bring it back around so it's parallel with what you already have. Now you take the short tail and go up. You take the long tail and go down. And you should be able to pull really tight. That's how you know you've got it correctly. The long tail, take that and bring it down around behind the gift again. You pull it down. Now from the center, again, you want about 6 inches. You let go of the top tail, and now you can cut it. Okay. Now, long tail. I'm trying not to use right hand and left hand in case you're left-handed. Short tail, hold up. What had been the long tail, the tail you just cut, goes down the bottom right quadrant, and then it's going to come up, the bottom left quadrant, and it comes up the top right quadrant. So just watch. Push it down and through with your thumb. Okay, I'll do it again. Take this quadrant, push it through with your thumb, and then pull it out. Now, you take the other tail, pull it down to the left, the tail, top right. You should be able to pull it really tight. That's how you know you did it right. Now, almost like you're tying your shoes. Make a little loop. Now, go, unlike tying your shoes, go over the top, push your finger through. This is what helps it make the bow sort of stand up straight and have the 2 loops at the top. There, the tails are a little uneven, so I'm gonna do one last trim. And here you go. I also have another bow wrapping tutorial that I will send you that goes a little bit slower, but I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed showing you.